It's just
Another thing that I've noticed, and it's just how popular people, celebrities, are all one. They all want to look a particular way. Before this time, it was BBL that was trending, but now it's not BBL again. A lot of people want to really, really look slim, and to a point that they're looking sick. I don't know if that is a trend, or I don't understand because I mean, you could tell if someone is going to the gym to want to look a particular way, but I don't think it's a gym thing. I don't know if it is if they are going under the.
Ozempic,
It's
Ozem.
it's crazy. And
There was
they look
gastric
sick.
bypass era. There was gastric sleeve. Then now it's Ozempic.
Has it made its
I
way
mean,
to
beauty
Nigeria?
standards. Eh?
Has Ozempic made its way to Nigeria?
They play. What has not made its way to Nigeria?
Really.
They play. Men and women are tanking Ozempic and it's working. It's
Wow.
working. You know, if it works for you, who are we to criticize? If that's what you want, and if it's not affecting your health, if you're not hurting yourself, go for it by all means,
But
because
they
Ozempic is
look they
not
look
just a
sick. Are
drug
you
for weight
sure
loss.
the side effect is not?
Brother, even people that lose weight too fast, naturally, they would have that sick look where their face will become maybe droopy or here go enter inside or something. Even gym bros, I have like one or two gym bros that I've seen in recent times online and like, Jesus, what's wrong with this one? Do you understand? They will say they are shredding. They always have
Yeah,
that sick look.
true.
Yes, and in Africa, once you lose a lot of weight, the first thing we think of, this one don't get disease, which is not true. Sometimes it's true because look at the case of this man, Chadwick Boseman. Like, I think that's his name now,
Mm.
Black
Last
Panther,
week.
right? Everybody started, oh, maybe he's on drugs, maybe he's on this, but the man was battling cancer. Now, the truth is that there's also a spike in drug use in the amongst the youth, a heavy spike. Nowadays, the past Igbo and alcohol, marijuana and alcohol. Then the hardcore kids, the really rich hardcore kids, very maybe like a 5-10% of our population will now be the ones you hear are doing, you know. But it ended there. But now you hear things like ice, crack, crystal meth,
Canada.
Molly. They are mixing all of this, yes, and they are mixing all of this with alcohol and every other thing. So that would also take its toll. Consistent drug use will also give you that look, that emaciated look, you know, as opposed to when it's just like marijuana, which will even increase some people's appetite and it will make them eat. Because marijuana is actually a medical drug. Like it's not just recreational. It's
Multivitamin.
for they use it for cancer patients and patients who suffer chronic pain and appetite loss. So a lot of people who are just on marijuana, they will actually eat and gain weight. But then the drug use is at an all-time high now. And then combine that with the Ozempic use and some people are actually working out too. And some people are dieting like crazy. I think body beauty standards with regards to body type has always been there. It's not been now. I mean, if you watch all those movies, how women and some men become anorexic and bulimic and all of that because they want to look a certain way. Nobody wants to look plus size anymore these days. Nobody. Even the people that do my big body, my pride, my this, my that. In the end, you see them. Okay, Lizzo. Look at Lizzo. Lizzo is dropping weight.
Is
And
she?
she's looking more and more gorgeous.
Oh,
Have you seen the new Lizzo? Lizzo looks absolutely like a lot of plus sized people are actually very beautiful. So if you see Lizzo now, and it's just the beginning. It happened
oh.
with Missy too. Missy lost all that weight.
I think some
You
people,
know,
their weight is their personality. Like, you know how you have your chubby, funny friend? Like, I'm my fat, funny friend. They're
I
skinny,
get
they're
it.
no longer
I
funny.
get it.
It's just, and because I mean we've got a lot of them like in entertainment in Nigeria, for example. Just imagine them losing weight. They probably will not be a brand anymore.
Well, that's where transition comes in, and that's why you should never be attached to a certain kind of brand. It's like saying today, if I want to stop dressing up, does that mean my brand is dead? No, I also have this as part of my brand. I'm very intellectual, I'm deep, I'm insightful. I give insightful, I engage in insightful conversations. If I want to branch off to a hair brand tomorrow, forget my fashion and just enter inside natural hair products, and all my content will now be about natural hair. That's another brand. You should be able to transition and not make your brand about one thing only. So yes, if being chubby was part of their brand and that's the only thing people can hold on to, then there's a problem with your brand from the get-go. You should be able to transition regardless of whatever you are recognized as, which is why people are known as actors and models and musicians and producers and presenters at the same time, one person. So, yeah, if your chubbiness is part of your comedy, then it's time to explore that angles.
Praise, are you hearing? Explore the
Wow.
angles.
Wow. 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 Wow.
I'm not sure why you
So
mentioned my name, but I'll give that.
did you take Ozempic?
Me?
Hmm.
I don't even know what that is. I've never seen it before.
So it's a drug for to combat diabetes. It's actually for diabetes, and weight gain is one of the risks of diabetes. Like, it's one of the things that will make you susceptible to diabetes, especially if it's in your family, if it's in your bloodline. Weight gain. You are called pre-diabetic. Blood sugar and all of that. So you have to read more on the meds. This is just my street knowledge of it all. So
Mm.
it helps with blood sugar, weight gain, curbs your appetite, and yeah, it saves you from becoming diabetic, basically. But part of it is weight loss. That's the gain. So Zempic helps with that. So that look you're seeing in Nigeria, a lot of people, weight loss has been a very huge market from day one. Even from our moms when we were young, after having all of us. All our moms wanted to lose weight now. All our
Yeah,
aunties wanted to lose weight.
buying
It's the men
digital
that
products.
always. Yes, now there's a slim tea that will make them go to the toilet like 500 times.
Mm-mm.
Even people that used to tie their teeth,
Tummy belt.
people that would go on strict
Tummy belt.
diets. You remember when did that tummy
Tummy,
trimmer, be tummy blaster? What did they call that
tummy
thing?
belt.
What did they call that thing? That armor thing? Waist slimmer, waist trainer was a
Mm.
huge deal. But now, who wants to be wearing waist trainer when you can go to the doctor to suck out all that fat or take Ozempic? You know what I mean? It's just an evolved way of handling the weight
So,
issue.
so,
Weight
so,
issue have always
Uti,
been there.
Uti, Uti, I know you're not a doctor or you're not a medical person, but, because you're in the street, you're in the industry, things fly around, words fly around. This Ozempic, like, they take it once, so it's a consistent medication that they have to kind of just be taking.
So there's dosage. I've forgotten how the dosage goes, but you're not supposed to take it consistently. You follow your doctor's prescription. Some people, I think, one pill per week, per month. I've forgotten. I don't know. Someone had told me how he took his own, but it's left my mind. But if I remember correctly, whether it was one pill per week or per month. But some people that they tell them to take it one per week or one per something, they end up taking it too much so that they can lose weight fast.
I'm just,
Like overdose.
I'm worried how this is gonna impact. Everything that comes to Nigeria is always at the extreme. But anyway, God will help us.
If BBL did not, I mean, BBL did take some lives, but a low percentage of that. So the good thing about Nigeria is that they also know when too much is too much. We also know, and there's also that scare tactics and fear factor where everybody will come with message of doom. All of you that are taking this thing, do you know what? Yeah. So people will succumb to that
And
fear. So I don't think
so,
if it's
and another crazy thing is, especially in Nigeria, is just how people cover up, what they do. Most of
they
them like
lie,
Ozempic, they'll be like, yeah, I'm
they
doing
lie. They'll
training,
come and
I'm
tell us it's
dieting,
hard work.
I'm dieting.
Praise
Because
is
Yeah.
I know,
is surprisingly
Because
interested in this
personally,
Ozempic conversation.
I know a
Praise,
lot of
talk
You
to
people.
want
your
what?
talk to your personal doctor.
He,
Talk to your GP
he
about
want take
Ozempic.
praise want take praise won't go back to medium. He's not eggshell. He wants to go back to
No,
he
no,
wants to take you weight from 38 to 32.
I'm straight, but I wear large. Like I look good. I don't need no Ozempic. I go to the gym.
Which large?
I eat well.
American large or UK large?
Indian
Large, bro.
large.
Whatever large it is, I wear large.
No, US large. US large is like XL somewhere.
Australia large, not be US
So
large.
that large, Australia large is bigger than UK large. Oh.
Maybe I wear the smallest of the large, maybe UK. But ultimately, man, I look good. If you see me, you go won't even
But not be how they see.